Hey guys, you know what's coming up? June 2nd. Is there anything important about that day? Not really. It's only the halfway point when it comes to every year. It's around 183 days in a year where we're at the halfway point for the entire year of 2025. Can you believe it? Now, where are you guys at when it comes to those goals you made, let's say on December 31st or January 1st, when it comes to a New Year's resolution? Did you make your goals? Did you fall short, or are you still working on them? Let me know in the comments below where you're at. For me, my goals were to get monetized on YouTube and to become comfortable filming YouTube videos. And I believe that, I will hopefully accomplish that goal when it comes to YouTube monetization, but I believe I've accomplished that goal when it comes to getting comfortable in front of the camera. I've been able to post a video every single day in 2025, and I have not failed yet. And I'm going to continue to do so until I am officially fully monetized for advertisements. It's just a goal of mine. To be honest, I don't really care about the money. I mean, the amount of money I would probably make, I'm assuming, on YouTube is probably maybe at most $1,000 a year. For me, that's one trade. One trade, a day trade, I can make $1,000 if I put in a big enough position. So for me, it's not really about the money. It's the goal. Maybe by June 2nd, I'll be closer to my goal. I'm anticipating probably end of August, I will have reached my 2025 goal of getting fully monetized on YouTube. That is my hope. We'll see what happens. Now, I am putting in even more effort to get myself there. I'm trying new strategies. I'm adding songs. I'm adding captions to my videos. I think that adds a lot more value to my viewers. There are a lot of viewers out there who like to watch the captions go by. There are a lot of viewers who like to vibe with some good music. So I've been pushing even harder to reach this 2025 goal by improving my skills each and every day. And that's what you guys should be doing too. With whatever your first initial goals were, the halfway point, June 2nd, is coming up. So where are you at? Did you maybe reach part of your goal? The way to reach goals is to break them down into baby steps. Okay, similar to kind of how Dave Ramsey solves people, fixing their debt problems is to take baby steps. Well, this is the same thing for goals. And to be quite frank, it's the same thing for software. As a software developer, you break down a big project or a big task into little tiny baby steps. And that's what you have to do for your goals. Even for something like YouTube, the first baby step is obviously getting a camera. You can't do anything without a camera, and hopefully you've got a smartphone to do so. The next baby step is to upload a random video, right? That would be the next baby step, so on and so forth. Maybe it's you want to be a software engineer. Okay, what's the first baby step? Well, you probably got to have a computer. If you want to learn to be a software engineer, you better have a computer. Okay, and you got to first write a Hello World app. Okay, Hello World, write a console app. It prints out Hello World, and that's what you got to do. That could be a first little tiny goal for you in 2025. If you haven't accomplished your goal or even started it, guess what? The year isn't halfway over yet. We're not to June 2nd. I will release this video before June 2nd. And so you got time, time to resurrect that resolution you had in 2025. Let me know in the comments below too what those resolutions are, because we could talk about those resolutions and maybe some strategies on how you can get it done. Is it maybe you want to save up a certain amount of money for maybe a new car or a vacation, whatever it is, and maybe you've just had things pile up as far as you had to spend money on this, spend money on that. Well, hey, what do you need to do to accomplish the goal? Do you need to save more the back half of 2025? I mean, it's kind of hard to believe that we are at the back half of 2025. Look at how quick this year went. If you guys have been with me the whole time, it's kind of amazing where we started and where we're at today. And so that's the thing. I want you guys to have the same success that I'm having, okay? Everyone's success is different. I've seen people on YouTube go from 0 to 30,000 subscribers overnight. But I've seen other people like me who are working hard, grinding day after day to reach their goals. And that's the thing. That's what you guys got to do too. And I know you guys are out there working hard and doing it and improving your skills day after day, week after week. And so we got to appreciate where we're at with things and take a step back and evaluate. Okay, we're at this stage of this goal. Take these next baby steps. What are the next baby steps you need to take at the second half of 2025 to reach your goals? Maybe it's the resolution you had, or hey, maybe you already reached your goals in 2025. And guess what? You want to push the envelope. Maybe you want to add, another goal for another 180 days. Maybe it was, let's say for YouTube, you want to get monetized. Okay, maybe let's say you got monetized by June 2nd. All right, what are you going to do next? Now it's time to actually make some money, right? What are you going to do? You're going to start a brand. You're going to start coaching calls. You're going to start whatever it is, okay? Same thing for software. Let's say you want to be a software engineer and you finished Hello World. All right, now it's time to build a web server. Start serving up some web pages, some HTML, some CSS, some JavaScript. Start learning JavaScript and Node.js and React, Vue.js, all that stuff. I know all these technologies because I'm a tech geek. Maybe it's real estate. Maybe your goal was to get an investment property. Have you done that yet? Do you have enough liquidity to do it? Or maybe you have. All right, now you got more steps in 2025. You got to start fixing that house up. Maybe it's a flip. Maybe it's something that you want to rent out. Who knows? There's so many great goals out there that help you live your life, that get you excited to wake up in the morning and push forward and say, hey, I'm going to get this done this year. I'm going to accomplish my goals in 2025. We're going to make it happen. That's what I want for you guys. That's what I'm going to try to do too. I think it's fun too, to be honest, to try to reach your goals and say, man, I did that, and then you set yourself up for 2026. All right. So moral of this story or this video is we got 183 days left after June 2nd. Okay. I'm recording this around May 18th because, I try to record things on a schedule. That's the thing. I'm always trying to batch record and, that's how I'm going to accomplish my goals is keep working hard. And so that's what I want for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you guys are able to accomplish your goals this year. I wish you the best of luck. And if you could, like and subscribe for the content if you do like it, and take a look at my previous video if you could. And everyone, have a great day. Thanks.